What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Stars Exchange. True, Mike and I just got out of the Mando Plus panel. That was insane. So we got Mandalorian trailer, Ahsoka trailer, Sabine Wren recast. I'm just going to talk about Ahsoka here, but okay, Mike, tell us about the trailer, the recasting. What do you think?
Yeah, they showed us an exclusive teaser, I guess, and they told us not to record, so I was just trying to take everything in. But I definitely said the footage was gonna be really rough, so I didn't expect to see really anything besides maybe like a shot or a still. I thought they were gonna show us a still for a second, and they just showed us a whole trailer. I mean, I think that was pretty epic. I think that was the trailer of so far that like we were all jumping in our seats about.
Yeah.
Like I was literally hitting Ari and I was like screaming. So I think that was like the big I think Palpatine reveal equivalent in Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah.
That was like crazy. I think that was just as good.
Yeah, that was huge. Like honestly, that
huge.
was like the biggest like roller coaster of a panel. I don't even know what to feel right now. I think I'm so happy about so many things and then so bewildered at others. But True, what do you think of it all?
Oh my god, there's so much to talk about. Like, there's literally so much to talk about. I was at a loss for words when Chopper came out, because then I was like, okay, we're actually getting concrete like Rebel stuff, even though that was like kind of in the air already. But then Sabine came out, and then they showed the sneak peek with like Hera and freaking Huang was in there, and then the Rebels mural at the end, and I was like jumping on this guy, like literally just like
We're all jumping on
literally jumping on this guy, because just seeing that type of iconography like from animation into live action is literally like just cathartic. So that was just like insane. Like, I did not expect them to show any footage of Ahsoka, because it's literally only 3 weeks into filming.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's just insane that they showed that.
Like Rosario couldn't even be here for the Mando panel, or for
the
Lucasfilm,
Lucasfilm,
the Lucasfilm panel, because she was on set shooting. So the fact that they brought her out here was just like awesome.
Yeah.
I expected like maybe a sizzle reel or something, but they went all out with it. So that was insane.
No, for real. I think so. Pretty much. So Hera, Sabine, Chopper, all confirmed in the show.
Huang as well.
Yeah, Huang. Oh, that's in Mando, isn't it? Oh, was that Ahsoka?
No, that was Ahsoka.
Oh, see, I'm getting the two mixed up already. But yeah. So and then Ezra is like pretty much he's going to be in the show. Like the final shot of the Ahsoka trailer. I mean, I'm sure you're going to be able to find it online eventually. But the final shot of the trailer was Sabine looking at the mural like she did in the epilogue of Rebels. So pretty much, I hope that's them saying that this will pick the show up like exactly from there. But man,
I'm glad they didn't show Ezra, because that's going to be a reveal.
Exactly. And I kind of just want them to rip the band-aid off, because I'm gonna have to get over them recasting Taylor Gray, but whatever. I don't think they're gonna announce that, because Ezra probably won't be in the show until much later down the track anyway.
Same with Thrawn.
Exactly. But something I'm just bewildered about is the recasting of Sabine. So they've got Mike, do you want to say it?
Natasha Leal Guardizzo.
She came out. She seems lovely. I'm sure she'll do a great job, but it's kind of disappointing to not have Tia Sakar play the role going forward.
It was weird because people clapped for because they're like, and now Sabine Ran, and everybody was clapping, and then they didn't know what to do when we didn't even hear
when
her
it wasn't
name.
Tia. It was just like
we heard Natasha, and then it was still drowning in applause, and then it just like cut down. It was so weird.
Nah, for real.
It was so weird.
Thank
you, Davis.
I think I don't know, like I'm trying to just be as optimistic as I can, because all that there was so many like just great moments there, but at the same time I'm just like, oh, Tia Sakar, she's not even on Celebration and all this stuff. But I mean, overall the show looks fantastic. If that's what they've got to show 3 weeks into filming, like holy.
Yeah, it looked good.
Also, that was definitely the inside of Ahsoka's like T6 shuttle that she had at the end of Rebels.
True. Exactly. I was thinking, I wasn't sure if that was the Ghost or what, but if we're seeing Hera, I mean, I need to go rewatch the trailer.
100% we'll get a live action Ghost. Like inside of it,
for sure.
Not just like in Rogue One.
They have the model.
Yeah, I'm thinking if we're seeing Hera, we're definitely going to see Jason.
There was a shot. There was a shot in the trailer where there's a cup moving, just how Ezra's trying to move up.
I didn't think that.
And there's a hand, and I'm like, that's
Jason.
That's
I thought that was Ezra first.
No,
but
that's
would
Jason.
make sense.
We're literally just reacting to this. Like, we got out of the panel about 10 minutes ago, and now we're just filming this. We're just sort of spitting our thoughts out.
I think that like Sabine's probably going to be like the Ming-Na Wen, like the Fennec Shan to Ahsoka. Probably that'll probably be the dynamic. To, like,
I hope she does a little bit more than Fennec. But
no,
I hope
but
like
like
that's
the way
I
that
think
they
you're right,
marketed
yeah.
the duo as the
Right.
front of the show, I think it'll be like
yeah. Look at
Ahsoka,
the way
Sabine, you know?
Natasha and Rosario were like.
Yeah, they were
together.
saying next
I'm
to
just
each
saying,
other,
like
yeah.
the way that Boba Fett and Fennec are kind of like a duo,
Right,
like they're
like,
very
they were
paired
more-
up
yeah,
in like
yeah.
most
That's
of
a
the
good
show.
point.
I think that'll be the way that Ahsoka and Sabine are, even though it's called
Yeah.
Ahsoka.
I think-
I
yeah.
agree.
I
hope it's not that, but I do
I
agree.
hope it's not
Yeah.
like the equivalent to that,
Yeah,
but I'm just
right.
saying like that's probably
Yeah,
the vibe.
The vibe.
Yeah.
I think my only concern is like I think what everyone has been saying. Why are you doing this on live action?
Why are you
when
doing
I
this
think
live action?
I think
Why is the show called Ahsoka? Why is the show?
Why
It's
is the
so
show
obviously a
called
Rebels
Ahsoka?
sequel.
Yeah.
And say what you were telling us about Dave Filoni being up there and being like, when
Oh
we,
yeah, okay. So Dave Filoni he's trying to, I think, legitimize the fact that they had to recast the character.
Yeah.
But then while he's saying it, he's saying every time we change mediums, we go back to ground zero. I'm thinking, okay, sure. While he's got Katie Sackhoff sitting on stage, who voiced
good point.
Bo-Katan in Clone Wars, and then reprised the role in live action. It's bewildering to me that Tia Sakar's not playing Sabine going forward. But
Yeah.
And what I told Ari,
She's a live action actor.
that's what I'm saying.
Exactly,
That's what
yeah.
that's what I told Ari.
Yeah.
Katie Sackhoff started in live action, was brought over to animation, continued on live action. They brought her back.
Yeah.
Tia Sakar started in live action.
Who else?
Same with Taylor
Taylor
Gray.
Gray. Yeah.
Ashley Eckstein, I can understand why they
Yeah.
recast her, even
Yeah,
though
yeah,
she
yeah.
is like the embodiment of Ahsoka. Like I can understand
But
because
she was in live action before. She played
Ahsoka has
small
always
roles.
to me felt like coded to be POC, so
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
kind of glad they recasted her. So, but like
Yeah, yeah.
as far as like with like as far as with like with Tia Sakar, like she was just in this like murder mystery series on
Oh, right.
Apple TV.
Apple TV.
And like she's a pretty legitimate like
She's an awesome
actress.
actor.
Yeah,
Like, she's
so
so
that would have made
good.
sense. But like I'm
And
on
she's
board.
after Rebels, she's like blown up as an actor. So
Yeah.
it made
Right.
even more sense about come back to your roots where and like fulfill that. But
Yeah,
anyway,
totally. Yeah.
But I mean, Chopper's been in the show.
Chopper.
I
the
even-
way they brought Chopper out.
that was awesome.
That
That
was
was that was
awesome.
one of the best
Yeah.
things.
See Chopper
They brought
there?
like the physical like
Yeah, and it was-
puppet or whatever it is
So
out
It wasn't
onto
even
the
the
stage.
it wasn't even the chopper that they used for like StarWars.com or that was
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Rogue One. Like
No,
this is a
it was
new
legit.
This is a new one.
like screen accurate
screen accurate.
animatronic.
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
even was moving his head.
He was
like,
moving his
side.
head. It was really
New
cool.
noises, too.
He was like moving his head side to side like
Yes.
Chopper does in the show.
Yes.
Which is really cool. And like, I think this is like, what other like he was just in Bad Batch too. So he's been in the Clone Wars animation style. He's been in the
Yeah.
Rebels animation style. Now he's in live action.
Yeah.
So like
For the second time.
For the second time, yeah, he was in Rogue One.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, exactly. I have so much to say, but can't think of anything off the top of my head. But I mean, oh yeah, well, I noticed her as well. Her look seemed to like be similar to the one she had in Squadrons.
Yeah.
Squadrons.
Also, I know people said this. I know people said this in the panel on Thursday, but Ahsoka's Leku look so much better.
Oh
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah, she did.
definitely.
She
No,
did.
that's true. And
Yeah.
man, I don't. How long did that trailer even go for?
Also,
it was
did-
like 40
a
seconds
minute?
or something.
Did Ahsoka have the? Because I know in like one shot she took off like a hood. Was that the white hood? I don't remember what color that was.
I don't know if it was grey or white.
Yeah,
but,
I'm thinking great.
but so pretty much we've got confirmation, right? That so
from the-
the scenes from Mandalorian were before the Rebels epilogue, right?
Well, 100% we're gonna get something with like building off the Rebels epilogue, just because I think like. I mean, they're early into shooting, so they probably shot that scene with Sabine in front of the mural like pretty early on. So that'll be probably one of the first scenes, like a Sabine scene. Like they'll probably just reshoot the end of Rebels like in live action with the epilogue, and like Ahsoka pulls up.
Yeah.
and then
no, I would like that
gets
to be
Sabine.
like the opening of the show. I think that'd be
That'd
cool.
be pretty cool.
You know, quick thought. This is just prediction. The way, no spoilers. Actually, no, I won't say. But it's concerning Obi-Wan. But never mind. Never mind. But
don't
yeah,
spoil it, don't spoil it.
but you know, I don't know. I'm looking forward to the series. I like Rosario Dawson as
Yeah.
Ahsoka half somewhat because I didn't like her at all in Book of Boba Fett. I was optimistic
Yeah.
about her performance and her as a character in Mandalorian, but I don't know if she could carry her own show.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I
Yeah.
don't think it needs to be her show. Like Ahsoka's
Right.
a great character, but I was telling Mike on our way to this room to record, Dave Filoni, like Ahsoka is Dave Filoni's like love child, right? Which
Pet
is fine.
character.
But it's also like, dude, you have created so many awesome characters. The lineup just goes on and on and on. Like give them the same love. Like we love
Yeah.
Ahsoka, but Ahsoka just didn't need her own show. Like,
No.
and I just look. I'm looking forward to it, and I feel almost like one of those old guys who's just like always craps on the sequels. Who's like, oh, that's not my Star Wars. But
Yeah.
like, Rebels for all of us is like so important. And I'm just like, don't do the show justice, please do the show justice. And this is the sequel, so I'm like,
Yeah.
that's what we want to see.
And as we were saying, like, it's not just that we're just mad, like, oh, you didn't get this, like,
we're not
voice
mad
actor.
at all. We're
not
happy.
mad. We're happy. But it's like, you didn't get this, like, voice actor to become a live action actor. Like, what? But it's like, these actors were brought into animation. They were live action actors,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So that's what I think. That's what it's most frustrated about.
Yeah.
I have 3 things to cap it off. So one, like on top of all that, like seeing Kanan in live action, even if it was his art, that was just so gratifying. Like, like
Now we've seen and heard
Loth wolves and Loth cats. I know we've had a Loth cat in at Mandalorian, but like just seeing that art, like that art is just like everything to me. Like that's just, the animation style. Just like Rebels is just such a powerful. Any imagery from Rebels is so powerful. It's just the interpretation of that is so cool.
Yeah.
And then I agree with you. I do have like my own reservations about
Yeah.
the show and just why it's called Ahsoka and like the recasting and stuff like that. I agree. And also like on top of that, it seems like Disney Plus never like truly like markets Rebels at the same level that it markets like Clone Wars.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I get that it's like the season 7 is a Disney Plus original, but like whenever they do like May the 4th and they do art for it, Rebels and Resistance never get art, like exclusive art.
They will now.
Yeah, I mean, I hope that they like really push. That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. I was like, I hope Rebels is really like watch Rebels before Ahsoka. Like, I really hope they push that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
they haven't really done that yet.
John Favreau was straight up saying how like when the Mandalorian came out, like
That was
Clone
cool.
Wars peaked
That was
and
cool.
all that. So hopefully we see the same with Rebels, because
Rebels.
this
Yeah.
is the probably the best thing about this series is that people that haven't watched Rebels are going to go back and watch it. 'cause
Right.
it's,
I
like,
agree.
Peak
Right.
Star
Yeah.
Wars.
Yeah,
so-
exactly.
And
Yeah.
capping off.
It
that's-
also like legitimized Rebels. Like a lot of people that are like, oh, watch Clone Wars, but I didn't get into any other anime. This will like really push them to like watch it and then just through watching it get it invested in the show and its
Yeah.
own story.
Absolutely. Final thoughts on it. Optimistic, because when we did see Hera, I got like so excited, and when we saw the mural, it was just like total epicness. Like it was, I think it was my like top 3 favorite moments of this weekend. Like that was just
that was
That was
I
my
think that was the
favorite
best
moment.
moment.
Because
Yeah,
it's like
so-
anything Rebels related just gets me like
all 3 of
so-
us were just like
Yeah,
jumping
we-
around.
Like literally
and
such a
yelling
like
at each other.
primal level of excitement
Yeah,
when I
yeah.
see anything Rebels, anything new that's related to Rebels, and like seeing that mural in live action literally just like sent me like I was like through the roof excited.
Yeah,
I'm
so
with you.
yeah, the audience went freaking nuts. Like you couldn't even hear the actress's
Wait, they
name for
went-
Sabrina.
Yeah,
so-
they went from nuts to wait. Who's that? Is that Tia? No,
Yeah.
it's not. Oh,
No, yeah.
like-
Then it went quiet.
And then the moment where they were like, "Oh, we have another surprise for you," and everyone thought it was gonna be Thrawn, and then it was
Yeah.
just Baby Yoda.
That was nice.
like
that was
Thrawn
nice.
or Hayden or something.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to. I hope they release the trailer for everyone.
Yeah. No, I mean they really
won't,
should.
but-
At the end of
They
the day. They're not
should.
going to, but they should. But
Yeah.
overall, very interesting panel. So much to look forward to. So much to have interest in, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just about all. More videos coming soon. This is True. This is Mike. Ari. See you later. May the force be
Peace.
with you.
May the force be
Adios.
with you.